Hello, everyone, and welcome to SPES 440B, Advanced Exercise Testing and Exercise Prescription. I'm going to start sharing my screen and we can walk through the course briefly together. So from your dashboard, start by clicking on our course. And I'm sure this is a review. We're getting a little higher in our classes, so you guys would have experienced this before. On our landing page here, home, gives my introduction. My name is Mason Roletter. Got a master's in science and exercise phys and a master's in public health. You have my email here if you need to email me about anything. I also have a secondary work email through the YMCA and a personal email if you need to use those. We can talk about that. Um, I do have an office at the Salina Family YMCA, so I put the address in there. You do have YMCA privileges as students with Kansas Wesleyan University, so I encourage you, if you're out there at the YMCA and you see me, please feel free to stop in and say hey. We have embedded links on all of our um, sub menus over here, so we can start here. We'll take us right into our modules, so you can see if you want to look at any of your tech requirements or any of the introductory material. Largely going to be mostly the same. Looks like this is for spring 2026. Some of these carried over when I copied the course, but I'll go ahead and correct those. I would just encourage you to go in. I put my introduction in there, but then look at the prereqs and objectives, kind of understand what we're getting ourselves into here. You can also look at the grades, so we'll update that, look at the grading a little bit, but syllabus is probably, and modules are what we're gonna use here the most. Brief description, so it's mostly advanced testing, lab stuff that we're going to see in clinics and health centers, community centers in the future, especially in exercise physiology, population health type roles. 16-week course, we're meeting in SAC 202, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 12:15 to 1:30. It gives us plenty of lab time for each session. Again, we have some of my information here. If you need to use my mobile number, I would encourage you to do so. I do text, so if that's easier, that's totally fine with me. Any of my student office hours, if you need to schedule something, we can schedule that in the at the YMCA, or I can meet you on campus if that's easier for you. We are encouraging you to buy this new. So we need to do this new, just so you guys know that, find that new, so we have all the updated information, and that is a required text. And we're very kind of open, so we get really specific with our course learning objectives, but we will want to know comprehensively a multitude of tests that we can use. And these are things that are going to determine a lot of our worth as professionals going into the future. And then just our grading. These are going to be what we're looking at. Class partation is going to be bigger in this course. A lot of what we're learning is going to be through practicum. And the more we practice that and participate and get involved, the easier it's going to be to remember. And the other stuff is just be professional. A lot of the things that are going to set us aside in this field, in this industry, is going to be being professional, doing the small things correctly. So we'll start with that and we'll maintain those standards in the classroom. And then we finally just have a quick summary of where we're going over the next 16 weeks. If you want to look ahead, like I said, we do have required text and we are going to be visiting it pretty frequently, along with some supplementary materials as they turn up. But if you have any questions about the due dates, anything like that, any of the chapters, please don't hesitate to let me know. Labs are going to be very heavy, and we will have some exams as well that'll be weighted a little bit heavier. We'll go into the grade book and look at how those are graded and weighted as we get closer. But if you have any questions about that, again, please don't hesitate. Otherwise, I'll open up announcements and other discussions as they come along. And if you should need anything, I'll be here for you. I hope we have a great semester and it's great talking to y'all. Thank you.